Hi, welcome to Life at Google's video about how Google hires. I'm Sean, engineering and technology recruiter.
I'm Rachel, I'm a business recruiter.
I'm Shadan, also a business recruiter.
So today we're going to do two things. One, we're going to talk about some common Google myths and bust them. And two, we're actually going to talk about how Google hires.
So let's get right into some myth busting. So the first myth is about us only hiring people from Ivy League institutions. It's not true. So we hire people from all sorts of backgrounds, colleges. We hire people who haven't even attended college. So we really are looking to hire a diverse set of candidates from all sorts of experiences. And your GPA is only taken into consideration if you graduated recently from a school. The second big myth we hear a lot actually is about brain teasers. So we won't be asking you crazy questions about how many golf balls fit into the Empire State Building. We really try to spend that time getting to know you and really try to limit it to about 4 interviews over the course of your process. So not a multitude of conversations. So it's not impossible to get hired at Google, and we'll talk a little bit more about what that process looks like throughout.
Talk a little bit more about how we actually hire.
Sure. The first step in getting hired is really to get us your application. Our career site has some great tips on putting together a powerful and compelling resume. For example, your resume should be concise, generally less than 2 pages. Also, you really want to make sure that it has no errors or mistakes. Read it top to bottom, bottom to top. Have a friend take a look at it for you. Pay extra special attention to it. Finally, you want to make sure that your bullet points on your resume convey impact. Don't just list the things that you did at your current job, but really how you impacted that role. It's one of the things that we really care about a lot here at Google.
Yeah, perfect. Because living, breathing human beings, just like us, actually look at your resume. Thoughtful, trained professionals who can help connect you with some great opportunities here at Google.
Exactly. And so once your resume is reviewed, you may hear back from a recruiter. If you don't after a couple months, you can assume that that role has likely been filled. But if you do, the next step is a phone conversation with a recruiter like one of us. So we'll want to learn more about your experience, your background, your potential fit with the role. And then from there, you may have an additional phone interview with another relevant Googler for that team. So on the technical side, that may include a coding interview. On the business side, it may include a conversation that's more specific to the role.
Comes the exciting and slightly nerve-wracking on-site interviews where you get a chance to come on-site, interview with maybe between 4 to 5 interviewers. If you're interviewing for a technical role, typically those interviews will revolve around data structures, coding, algorithms, and if you're interviewing for a non-technical position, often more structured interview questions. In those interviews, you often will have a couple minutes to maybe chat with the interviewer, get to know them a little bit, talk a little bit about the role. Also definitely have an opportunity for some breaks in between, grab a water, snack, that sort of thing. And sometimes even an opportunity to have a slightly informal lunch, maybe with another member of the team or even the hiring manager.
If you make it past that point in the process, your packet goes to our hiring committees. That's really just a team of Googlers who take a look at your packet. Your packet is nothing more than your interviews, your resume, any work samples you may have submitted to us. If the hiring committee signs off on it, and then goes to one of our senior level Googlers for a final round of approval and really just an extra set of objective eyes. If that senior level Googler signs off on it, that's when you get a call from your recruiter saying, congratulations, here's your offer.
And that's a brief synopsis of how we hire here at Google. So check us out at Life at Google for more information or on our career site, of course, to learn even more. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.